Dozens of money systems exist. Most are overcomplicated or only work if you're already comfortable. This one works at any income, any age, any starting point. I'm drawing the entire thing right now. When people search for financial advice, they usually get hit with a tsunami of complex charts, theories, and contradictory rules. One expert says, save everything. Another says, invest everything. Someone else says, skip coffee, skip fun, skip life. But ordinary people don't need a system built for economists, or for people already earning six figures, or for people who have huge savings. They need something simple enough to start today, even if they're stressed, even if they're living paycheck to paycheck, even if they're starting at zero. This system works because it doesn't depend on perfect conditions. It doesn't require high income. It doesn't assume you already have money. It works because it organizes your financial life in a way that removes chaos, removes guilt, removes guessing, and finally replaces money stress with clarity. 3 parts: needs, wants, growth. Every dollar you earn goes into one of these 3. That's the entire framework. The magic is in the percentages, and this is where most people go wrong. Most financial problems come from one simple issue: money leaving faster than money entering. But the real cause behind that is usually a lack of structure. People don't know where their money is going, so they don't know how to control it. They mix groceries with entertainment, subscriptions with bills, and they treat everything like it has the same priority. But it doesn't. Some expenses keep you alive. Some keep you stable, some keep you sane, and some build your future. When you finally understand which is which, managing money becomes incredibly simple. Needs, wants, and growth. Not 10 categories, not 50 spreadsheets, just 3. Your entire financial life becomes clear the moment you see which bucket your money is falling into. Needs, 50% of take-home pay. Rent, food, utilities, transport, insurance. If needs eat more than 50%, you have 2 choices: cut costs or increase income. There's no third option. If needs are 70%, saving is mathematically impossible. Needs are the foundation of your life: shelter, electricity, internet, water, basic food, essential transportation, and necessary insurance. These are not optional. But they also have limits. When these needs climb too high, 60%, 70%, sometimes even 90% of someone's income, everything else collapses. No matter how motivated you are or how disciplined you try to be, you cannot save in a system that has no room to save. It is not a personal failure. It is mathematics. If your needs pass 50%, your options are brutally clear: reduce expenses or earn more. Maybe that means moving somewhere cheaper, adjusting your lifestyle, renegotiating bills, or finding ways to increase income through skills, side work, or better opportunities. But ignoring the issue never fixes it. If you don't face it, it quietly drains your life month after month. Once needs return under 50%, pressure disappears. Breathing space appears. Suddenly, saving and growth aren't impossible anymore, they become automatic. Wants, 30% maximum. Dining, entertainment, subscriptions, clothes, holidays. Notice I said maximum, not target. Every percent you shift from wants to growth is compounding your future, but 30% keeps you sane. Wants are where people lose the most money without realizing it. Not because they're irresponsible, but because small pleasures add up silently. A streaming service here, a weekend outing there, spontaneous purchases, emotional spending after stress, none of these are wrong on their own. In fact, they are essential for mental balance. A life with zero enjoyment is not a financially healthy life, it's a miserable one. That's why the system gives you permission for wants. But it sets a ceiling. A 30% maximum keeps your lifestyle enjoyable but controlled. It prevents lifestyle inflation, which is the silent enemy of long-term wealth. When your income rises but your spending rises with it, you don't actually get richer, you just get more comfortable while staying stuck in place. Wants should reward you, not sabotage you. And the magic is this: every 1% you shift from wants into growth compounds into future wealth. You don't need to cut everything, just adjust wisely. Growth, 20% minimum. In order, first, emergency fund, 3 months expenses, separate account. Second, destroy any debt above 7% interest. Third, invest the rest. Index funds, retirement accounts, automatically, every month. Growth is where your future is built, not by chance, not by hope, not by luck, by structure. Before anything else, the emergency fund comes first. Life happens. Medical bills, car breakdowns, unexpected repairs, job changes, family emergencies. When you don't have an emergency fund, life pushes you into debt. When you do have one, life becomes easier because setbacks no longer destroy your stability. 3 months of expenses separate from your main account is enough to protect you from most shocks. The second step is debt above 7% interest. Credit card debt, personal loans, payday loans, these are financial fires burning your money every day. Paying them off is not just reducing debt, it is earning a guaranteed return. When you pay off a debt with 15% interest, that's the same as earning 15% on an investment. It builds your net worth instantly. The third step is investing. Simple, automatic, consistent investing into index funds and retirement accounts. Not stock picking, not guessing, not chasing trends, just steady, proven investing. The system is designed to grow in the background while you live your life, month after month, year after year, without emotion, without interruption. That's why this framework works at any income level and any age, because growth is built on habits, not luck. The secret layer, automation. The moment your paycheck hits, 20% moves automatically to growth before you can spend it. You never see it, never miss it, never decide. The decision was made once. The system runs itself. Human willpower is unreliable. Everyone feels motivated in the beginning. Everyone believes they'll save money manually. But life happens. Stress, fatigue, emergencies, temptations, impulses, unexpected events. Saving manually forces you to make decisions again and again, and each decision drains energy. Automation removes the hardest part, thinking. When a fixed percentage moves automatically into your growth bucket, you eliminate the risk of emotional spending, forgetfulness, or inconsistency. You treat saving like a bill you pay to your future self, but one that requires zero effort. This is how people with normal incomes retire comfortably while others with high salaries stay broke. Systems beat motivation every single time. Starting at 0, progression. Week 1, open a free separate savings account. Week 2, automatic transfer of even $10 on payday. Week 3, track every expense for 7 days, just observe. Week 4, categorize into needs, wants, growth. Month 2, adjust percentages. System starts immediately, even at $10 a month. Starting from 0 can feel overwhelming, but the power of this system is that it does not require big steps. It requires consistent steps. In week 1, simply opening a separate savings account is enough. This one action creates a mental and physical boundary between everyday spending and your financial safety net. In week 2, automating even $10 begins the habit. You teach your brain that saving is normal. You teach your bank account that growth comes first. Week 3 is about awareness. You don't judge yourself. You don't restrict yourself. You just track your expenses for 7 days to see the truth of where your money actually goes. Seeing your financial patterns is one of the most powerful and uncomfortable turning points in life. Week 4 is where your clarity becomes action. You categorize your entire financial life into needs, wants, and growth, and from month 2 forward, you adjust the percentages one step at a time. Nothing extreme, nothing painful, nothing dramatic, just slow, controlled improvement. Even a tiny start becomes a powerful habit. One system, 3 buckets, automated. The people who build wealth aren't smarter, they have a system. Now you have one. This is the part most people underestimate. Wealth is not built by luck or intelligence, it's built by structure and consistency. The myth is that rich people do something magical or complicated. The truth is boring. They use systems that ordinary people were never taught. They automate their finances, they protect their needs, they control their wants, they prioritize growth. They follow a simple plan for decades while others jump from one trend to another. With this system, you are no longer guessing, you are no longer hoping, you are no longer confused about where your money goes. You have a framework that has worked for people at every income level, in every country, at every stage of life. You now have the same advantage, a simple structure that builds wealth long before motivation fades.